You know that feeling when you're finally at 500 subscribers and you're feeling really good because you're halfway to 1,000, and then 20 seconds later, you have over 250,000 views on your video and over 3,000 subscribers on your channel? Yeah, no, me either. But this girl does.
I never dreamed this could happen to me. It just feels so surreal. 250,000 views. That's 250,000 views. Beyond anything I could ever imagine. And I've gained over 3,000 subscribers tonight. 3,000. I've now got 3,500 subscribers. I think I'm going to be lying in bed pondering this for a long time.
I discovered something about shorts that was practically staring at me in the face. Like, I don't understand why I didn't make this connection sooner. Or you know what? I did touch on it on this video right here, but now I know for sure. And this might just be the tip that you guys have been missing in order to get the same results that Carry On Traveling got over on her channel. I'm gonna get into that in this video, as well as tackle some questions that you guys still have about YouTube Shorts, such as how many shorts should we post to grow our channel? What makes a short not blow up? And let's not forget about, can you select the thumbnail that appears on the short shelf? That being said though, it's time for today's video shout out, and today's video shout out goes out to Destiny the Homegirl. Thank you so much for all of the support that you show my channel. Remember, for a chance at a shout out, all you really need to do is tag me on Instagram as you watch this video, or engage with me regularly in the comment section. Okay, so technically Carry On Traveling did not get 250,000 views and 3,000 subscribers in 20 seconds. It was more like 8 hours, which is still pretty good.
It's getting 500 views per minute. That is huge numbers, huge. I'm really manic right now, so excited. I don't think I've ever been this excited about a video before.
It was the result of a 20-second-ish video, a YouTube Shorts to be exact. This all happened at the beginning of January, so the million-dollar question is, did she get to keep all of her subscribers? And the answer is yes. Yes, she did. In my last video about how to make your shorts go viral, I talked to you guys about the importance of the hook. I also told you guys that initial audience retention plays a big part in getting that short pushed out and having it go viral. Looking over the analytics of Carrie's short, I would say that this is still true. If you take a look at the audience retention graph, you will notice a nice straight line right at the beginning. A lot of you did reach out to me after that video to let me know that you had shorts that had very good audience retention and those still were not taken off. Audience retention is only one of the factors. I think if you can hit the majority of the factors that play into a short going viral into one single video, the higher the probability of that short blowing up. Your hook is the first part. You have to grab people's attention within the first 3 seconds of the video and manage to keep it for as long as possible. That is factor number one. The second thing is, it does need to feel like a complete story. It must have a beginning, middle, and end. The other thing is the actual formatting of your short. It needs to be a vertical video, preferably 9:16. And what I've seen a lot of people doing is they will do other formats inside a 9:16 format. You will put a square inside 9:16 or a horizontal video inside a 9:16. And while technically those can still be recognized as YouTube Shorts, it's not ideal. And this is just my theory, but this is how I look at it. When we're watching videos on YouTube, and I'm talking about regular videos, not YouTube Shorts, and you're watching them on your phone, I won't watch the video in a vertical format if it's a regular video. What do I tend to do, and what do most people tend to do? We tend to flip the phone so that it is in horizontal mode so that the video fills up the whole screen, because it just looks better that way. If all of a sudden your short, which is a vertical video, and in vertical mode it fills the whole screen, you have a square or a horizontal video, it's no longer doing that. So just that in itself can make someone click off or not watch as much of your video. And then the other factor is the one that was staring at me in the face right from the very beginning, and I'm gonna get into that in a few minutes. But first, I wanna show you how Carrie's short actually achieves all of these points. While there's no talking and there's not a lot of different takes, the music that the short begins with actually provides the hook, because it begins with build up and anticipation. And then it goes into the climax climax or the middle of the short, which is the actual fireworks. And fireworks are a showstopper anyway. Everybody loves a good fireworks show. Everybody's looking at the light show. That's keeping people watching that short. And then it goes towards the end where the fireworks kind of die off and the screen goes blank. So right there you have your complete story with a strong hook. And then the other thing is the duration of the short. It is only 26 seconds long. In this video about YouTube Shorts, I speculated that shorter shorts tend to do better. And now I know that I was right. The only thing I didn't know was how short the short needed to be in order to succeed. But now I have an exact number for you guys. And this is what I was talking about when I said that it was staring at me right in the face. YouTube themselves have said that the sweet spot is 15 seconds. If you go to the YouTube help section about shorts, you're actually going to find the following paragraph. YouTube's latest short form video content creation tool, the Shorts camera, makes it easy to create videos that are up to 15 seconds long with the option to capture multiple clips. So the actual Shorts camera, you know, the feature that all of us don't have available yet, only creators in India, that one, it only captures up to 15 seconds of video. So that alone should tell you something. And yes, I do know that it also says a short can be any vertical video that is 60 seconds or less in duration. However, there is a note at the bottom. While anything up to 60 seconds can appear on the shelf, we recommend, emphasis on the we recommend that you focus on 15-second videos that are quickly and easily enjoyed by viewers. So for me, what that says is that shorter videos tend to perform better within the algorithm. This does not mean that 60-second videos cannot go viral. It just means that if a 60-second video is going to go viral, it needs to be a damn good video. But a 15-second video has a higher chance of blowing up and bringing in hundreds and thousands of views and subscribers as well. I would say keep it between 15 to 20 seconds and then make sure you meet all of the other factors: strong hook, complete story, and the right formatting. Keep all those three in check on all of your videos. Give them some time and I'm pretty sure that they're gonna hit the shelf. I do want to tackle some of the questions that you guys had about YouTube Shorts. So I actually asked you on my community tab if you had any questions about Shorts that you still wanted answers to, and a lot of you did. So let's take a look at some of those right now. Bree asked the following question: what makes a short not blow up? Well, Bree, one of the things that makes a short not blow up is the short's performance. You need to stop thinking about YouTube Shorts as a separate part of YouTube. YouTube Shorts is just another feature of YouTube, but they are still YouTube videos and they still follow basically the same guidelines. So just like a regular YouTube video is, if people click off the video quickly, it sends negative signals to the algorithm. Just like a regular video, if your audience retention is poor, again, it sends negative signals to the algorithm. The other thing to keep in mind is there are only 15, so 15 available slots within the YouTube Shorts shelf. And you can imagine how many videos are uploaded on a daily basis that are now YouTube Shorts. YouTube is constantly switching those out, testing them out to see which ones perform the best. And every single person is gonna see a different shelf, just like every single person has a different homepage. But if they see a short not performing, they're gonna pull it off the shelf because they have way too many videos to keep a video there that is just not doing as well. So really, if a short is not blowing up, I'm sorry to tell you, it's probably because it's not a very good video. Or you haven't given it enough chance. It could be that YouTube just hasn't tested it on the shelf yet. Hook and Clean and everything in between asked, is there a way of selecting the thumbnail that appears on the Shorts shelf? I always make a horizontal thumbnail, but on my Shorts shelf playlist, a random one always appears. So yes and no. No, in the sense that your custom horizontal thumbnail is never going to appear on the Shorts shelf or on your Shorts playlist. YouTube will randomly select that one. So while you can make a custom thumbnail so that you can keep the look of your channel cohesive, what you can do, however, is go into the details section of your YouTube studio and select one of the screen grab options that you have available. So that is the part that you can customize. It's Faith Time asked, love this. I'm wondering if a short gets a copyright claim if it wouldn't be put on the short shelf. I have two, but didn't bother to take out the music since they can't be monetized anyway. One was earlier on when shorts were introduced and they got on the short shelf, but the one I posted last week never hit the short shelf. So just wondering if maybe it's the music. So Faith, first of all, you can monetize YouTube shorts. So as you can see right here, my shorts have made a couple of cents. Not a lot, but every little bit helps. So shorts viewed from search, the regular homepage, so not the ones on the shelf, but regular homepage, and also suggested those views can be monetized, and those views actually count towards the 4,000 public watch hours. So just keep that in mind if you are keeping the music because you think that they're just not able to be monetized at all. You actually can monetize them. Now, as far as your question as to whether the music is what's keeping them off the shelf, I would think not, only because of what I talked about earlier, that YouTube Shorts work exactly like regular videos, with the exception that they are vertical and shorter in duration. So with regular videos, if you have a copyright claim, these can still be searched. The only difference is that you yourself as a creator are not able to monetize them. Like, you can't earn from them. I can't tell you that that is the reason that your short is being off the shelf. It might be that it just doesn't meet one of the factors that we already talked about, or it just hasn't had time to hit the shelf yet. Nia Whispers ASMR asked, are there any examples of this working for an ASMR channel? Yes, there is actually. I found this channel called Gibby ASMR Shorts, and as you can see, it looks like they began uploading a week ago and they already have 24,000 subscribers, and every single video on this channel has thousands and thousands of views, and they are all YouTube shorts. So I would say that this is a perfectly good channel for you to take a look at, study, get inspiration from, because they seem to be doing pretty well. Cherry Fox asked, what do you use to edit your shorts? So me personally, sometimes I will create them directly on TikTok or Instagram Reels and then just download them and upload that to YouTube Shorts. Other times I will edit the footage in my regular editing software, which I use LumaFusion, so you can use LumaFusion on your phone or your iPad. I've edited a couple on InShot, and sometimes I will use the app called Prequel. So I've used all of these to edit all of my shorts, and all of my shorts have landed on the short shelf. Have they all blown up? No, but you actually can tell when a short lands on the short shelf. And the easiest way for you to know if your short has made the short shelf is if you see shorts in your traffic sources, and then also a tall tale sign is if that video appears in the shorts section of your homepage. So if it appears on the short section of your homepage, it means that YouTube is recognizing it as a short. It does not mean that it's made the short shelf yet. Growing Up Walls asked, I know it's probably important to keep them to the theme of your channel, but would tossing in random ones hurt? Is it really that important to cross share to TikTok and Instagram if those aren't social media you otherwise focus on? Would it be better to have a mini series of shorts? I can't help making custom thumbnails for mine. Is that going to hurt me? Wow, you had a lot of questions in there. So let's see. Is it going to hurt you to throw in a random one? I don't think it'll hurt you, except maybe if the random one is the one that all of a sudden decides to go viral and you gain thousands of subscribers and 250,000 views like Carrie Ann did, but then all those subscribers discover that you don't make any type of content similar to that short, then yes, I think that it could hurt you. Otherwise, I say every now and then it's okay to have fun with them. So really, it's your preference. As for your question on cross-sharing, if you're not really active on TikTok and Instagram Reels, then no, I don't really see the benefit why you should cross-share. I would just go ahead and focus on YouTube Shorts if that is the case. The mini series, I think it is a way for you to kind of just stay in touch with your audience. I think that if you're gonna do it consistently every week, maybe 1 or 2 shorts, and your audience comes to expect this, then it could be okay. You do have to realize though that the majority of your audience that you have already gained by not using YouTube Shorts might not necessarily like that type of content. So a lot of them might leave, and then the people that just come for the YouTube Shorts might not want to watch the regular content. So you just have to kind of find a way to marry that. As for the custom thumbnails, I don't think that can hurt you. On the shelf, that one is not going to appear. YouTube is going to randomly pick one, and then the custom thumbnail is only going to appear on search suggested and browse, and that can actually benefit you because people will see it. I do think that it should be distinct, and I actually have seen the thumbnails that you make for shorts where you have the 9:16 right in the center. I think that's a very good way for people to right away see the custom thumbnail but know that it is a YouTube Shorts, so they can decide whether they want to go ahead and watch that video or not. Easy Art for Kids asked, how many shorts should we post each week to grow our channel subscribers? And this is a tricky question because I've seen channels just all of a sudden post a lot of shorts, and the one thing that you have to remember is views coming from the shelf do not count towards your 4,000 public watch hours. For me, and this is just my opinion, okay, I feel like one short a week is good to kind of get the ball rolling and test the feature out and see if you can gain some subscribers and see if they potentially land on the shelf. Even one every 2 weeks. So you really need to study your analytics to see how the shorts are affecting your channel. The other thing to keep in mind is that shorts can affect your average view duration. So if all of a sudden you're making a lot of shorts back to back to back, your average view duration is going to be affected a little bit. It's not going to affect the overall performance of your channel, because if you can keep people watching longer, then YouTube is going to start recommending out those videos. So I say just play around with that number, but you can definitely start with one short a week or one every 2 weeks, and then just take it from there. We got Mora Hirong asking, I'm honestly not sure what I'm missing to get my short views. I posed 2 more and I was sure they were going to get lots of views, and nope. So I'm thinking your question has to do with the fact that your shorts just aren't getting a lot of views. I would go ahead and take a look to see if you're making any of the mistakes that we talked about. The other thing that you might want to try to do is upload them directly from your phone. This is a theory that we were testing. Somebody mentioned that they noticed that when they uploaded their videos from the phone directly, those immediately landed on the short shelf, but when they uploaded from their computer, those did not. However, that myth has since been debunked. Zara V uploaded a short recently directly from her computer, and that short brought her a ton of views and a couple of subscribers. So they definitely can still land on the shelf if you upload them directly from your computer. But if you see that you haven't had any luck with that, try switching it up. And then the other thing that I'm going to do is I've already planned a video where I'm going to be roasting or critiquing my subscribers' shorts. So what I'm actually going to do, Mora Hirong, is I'm going to take a look at your shorts in that video, see if there's anything that I can spot on what I think might be keeping that short from the shelf. That video is going to be all in good fun, and they're all going to be just my opinions. It will be coming up next week, so do what you got to do to make sure that you don't miss that video. And this comes from Dr. Severin Bryan, and she says, I am so behind on technology stuff. I have lots of ideas for shorts, but since I record all of my videos on my computer, I can't figure out how to change the dimensions to fit shorts. I could use my phone to record, I guess, but I haven't ever done that. I just need to set aside time to figure this out. So Dr. Bryan, to be able to help you out with that, I kind of would need to know what editing program you are using. Usually though, the editing program has a section where you can specify the dimensions that you want the video to have. If not, you could use one of the apps that we previously mentioned, like InShot or Prequel. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this playlist for you guys right here. It has a ton of information about YouTube Shorts that can be very helpful if you're still struggling with your YouTube Shorts. For my part, I'm gonna keep studying them, taking a look at them, especially if you guys are still kind enough to keep sharing them with me. I will go ahead and see you on the next one. Bye.